My name is Hayward Bell. I am the Chief Diversity Officer for Raytheon Company. We are an aerospace and defense company, about 60,000 employees worldwide, and we're headquartered right outside of Boston, Massachusetts. Community College of Philadelphia was the institution I chose because education was always foundational, and it was going to be my way up and my way out of the situation that I was in as a child. Yeah, I had two very memorable professors that I attended, one of which I don't remember his name, but he was a certified public accounting, a practicing person who also taught at the University of Pennsylvania. And I learned my accounting trade from him, but some insight in terms of how to practically apply that. And I remember his analogy of talking about even a silly CPA could do this. And so he was very good instructor, and I always remembered his lessons pretty well. The other person who I remember even better was Professor Hawk. And I had him for 7 credits of statistics. And I was wondering why in the world did I ever need to know statistics. And I used what Professor Hawk told me through my entire career. So it was the two of a number of really good professors I had at community college. I went to community college as a part-time student. I worked full-time. And so what I did was leave work, go to school, and then go home and cook dinner and go to bed. So my days were pretty full, and my weekends were full doing homeworks and papers. Yeah, mentors have always and continue to be important. They were important to me. Personally, I had multiple people who mentored me during my career in different stages of my career, and I learned different things from different mentors. And so one of the things I learned from mentoring was how important it was to share what you know with other people who are trying to aspire. And so following that model, I've been mentoring people, for much of my career. And so I see the scholarship component is just being one of the components of help you can give people. And frankly, sometimes the non-financial support is even more important than the financial support. My support for community college stems from the fact that I'm a Philadelphia native. I was born here. I was raised here. I still have friends and family here. And I've lived and traveled in many other places, but Philadelphia is still my home. And so I still relate to South Philadelphia and, the people in South Philadelphia. And so the fact is that community college at the time was a place that gave me the foundation for my success. And so I consider community college as part of my roots. Well, what helped me to persist, frankly, give credit to my parents who they persisted by raising me with, frankly, little resources. The other thing, though, is because I essentially almost always had a job somewhere from 12 years old, it was clear to me that the type of job I was going to be able to have without education was not the type of job I wanted. And so whenever I thought about slowing down or not persisting, I would decide that I did not want to do what I would be able to do without education. So for me, that was an incentive to keep going. And the other thing that gives you an incentive is having success along the way. So every course completion was an opportunity to celebrate and look forward to the next course. The advice that I would offer people who are considering enrolling into community college is to take the action. Get started, which is typically the hardest thing, is taking that first step. So taking the action and then persisting. Because often, like myself, people are working full-time, have other responsibilities, might have some sort of caregiving responsibilities, but taking the action and then sticking with it and persisting, which I think is very important. And recognizing that even if you fail along the way, that failure is a delay and not defeat. So I think the persistence after you start is important. And then work as hard as you can to do good work. Community college has always been, a great institution, but it has continue to progress and continue to support a critical need in our community. And our community college systems across the country are really very valuable to us and to our society. And I think the kind of work that is done here in this institution, indicative of the growth that they've benefited or enjoyed, is really important. And I think not only should the people who are anticipating coming really give it a hard look, but I think the community should also make sure that we are supporting this institution because of the kind of work that it does.